Alright, so it's currently 12:24 AM here in Australia when I'm recording this video, and basically I was just watching YouTube, just relaxing, and the official GeForce NVIDIA YouTube account has posted a video revealing officially revealing the RTX 3060 Ti. Now, this was expected, as you can see. That it was leaked a while ago. The manufacturers from the AIBs, all of that. The specs got leaked. But none of it really was official. So even though we expected it to come and we expected it to be real and we knew it was coming, we didn't have that official verification from NVIDIA, and now we have it. And the thing with that is that they've released the full specs on the GeForce NVIDIA site under the 30 series cards. So it's so good. So we'll just jump straight into it basically. So a while ago, about a week or two ago, maybe longer, we got leaks that there was a 3060 from AIB companies being leaked from Chinese companies, as you can see in the images. I don't know if they're Chinese or Japanese, I'm not gonna lie. Look, call me racist, I don't know the difference between the text, but anyway, it's an Asian photo, and it basically leaked that these AIBs were making 3060 Ti's. Now, obviously, it's going to be cheaper than a 3070, but we didn't know for sure if the performance leaks were going to be real, and now we have that. So basically, let's just take a look quickly at the YouTube video that NVIDIA released just about 20 minutes ago. It was basically a midnight reveal here in Australia. So let's have a look at that. Now, I'm also not going to show this video because I just want to get this video out as quickly as I can, just so that the information is out there. But basically, yeah, this is the screenshot of the video. It's got 3,000, basically 4,000 views. It's a midnight reveal, so it's released 20 minutes ago here in Australia, and it is official. It's real. You can click the link. You can go to the website. It's a real thing. So the one thing I had in mind with questioning was, if there's a 3060 Ti, does that mean that there will be a future 3060? And I want to say yes and no, because the reason I want to say yes is because, well, have we seen any cards that have a Ti variant without a non-Ti variant? If that makes sense. Like, we got the 1080 Ti that came with the 1080. We've got the 2080 Ti that came with the 2080 and the 2080 Super. So are we going to see a 3060 Super or a 3060, or is this it? And the reason I want to say it won't happen is because of the price point, and we'll get into that in a second. But holy crap, this thing is just insane. Like, its price to performance is crazy. So let's have a look at the specs that NVIDIA has listed. Now, right off the bat, something we're going to notice is the NVIDIA CUDA cores in this thing. So this thing has 4,864 CUDA cores, which I believe the 3080 had 8,700 something cores, and the RTX 3070 had, I believe it was close to 6,000. It was in the 5,700, 5,800. So the fact that this thing is packing just about 1,000 less than a 3070 is really, really good. This is just a really nice card. It kind of shifts the plates with the rivalry between AMD and NVIDIA now, because the stock issues were a problem with NVIDIA. We said AMD will do better. AMD did not do better. The launch was also a failure. And now this is coming. And this is coming on December 2nd. Now, right now, it is December 2nd in Australia. I'm assuming that the US is coming out. But the fact that it is coming out is just like tomorrow. For us, it'll be tomorrow. Or it'll be later today, actually. When it comes out in the US, the chances are we will have the same stock issues. We'll still have scalpers, we'll still have bots, but those issues won't be as bad as the bigger launches, because they've just sprung this release date on us, like literally at midnight tonight. Like, this isn't something that scalpers have had a long time to plan out and get ready. Like, this is new. Hopefully they just put bloody human verification or two-factor authentication on the purchase. Like, it would just make it so much easier just to have human verification. Just tick you're not a robot. But that's irrelevant. Now, again with the boost clock, we're sitting at a base clock speed. I said boost clock. The boost clock is 1.67 and the base clock is 1.4. Now, I'm pretty sure the boost clock for the 3070 was 1.7 gigahertz, or it's in the 1.7s. So 1.67 is really good. You know, that's a really nice boost clock speed. Like, that's what, 1700 or 1670 megahertz. Like, and the fact that AIBs will have faster base clock and boost clock speeds is just even better. We've got 8 gigs of GDDR6 memory. That's perfectly fine. The 3070 had that, you know, like, and the fact that this is running on Ampere architecture, it doesn't really matter if you've got 8 gigs or if AMD has 12 or, you know, 16, like whatever they have. I think it's 12 on all the 6000 series cards, but you know, just having 8 gigs it's fine. Like, it really doesn't matter. Now, we also do have the 2nd generation ray tracing cores. This is something I'm so happy to see, even in such a small, compact, like when I say compact, I mean a really cheap card. Like, it's really good price to performance, and the fact that they've got the 2nd generation ray tracing cores in there, which it should as a 30 series card, but it's just, again, it's nice to see. DLSS is returning as well, so what's going on there? Now, one thing that does come to mind is PCI Express Gen 4, so it's a Gen 4 PCI Express. This is the same with all the other RTX 30 series cards. My question is, do you need to upgrade your motherboard to have Gen 4 compatibility? No, probably not. As we've seen, Gen 3 works just fine. You know, we've seen it with the 30 series cards that have come out before. It works fine, so again, that's not going to be a problem. Now, with the boring stuff like your display ports and like all the other random features that they throw in there, you know, this is got NVIDIA highlights as usual, G-Sync as usual, game ready drivers as usual, studio drivers, GPU boost, you know. NVLink has a dash next to it, so I'm going to assume that it's not quite ready yet. It would be nice to see if you could run these in SLI, because they're so cheap. I think, you know, buying 2 of these would cost, I believe, the same price as buying a 3080, if not cheaper. So, you know, maybe running it in SLI will be more effective. That's something that I obviously can't afford to do. Yeah, but hey, bigger YouTubers like Linus and Jace2Cents and Random Frank P, those sort of guys, you know, Bitwit, they'll maybe make the SLI videos, and that's, you know, that's free content, right? Like, SLI 3060 Ti's, it might work really well. But again, that's dependent on whether the SLI NVLink bridge is, you know, ready. It's running Vulkan. HDMI 2.1 is compatible. Again, that's great. DisplayPort 1.4, as it should be, it's compatible. You've got the NVIDIA encoded 7th generation and the decoded 5th generation. Again, nice things to see returning. Now, we've got up to 4 monitor support, which I believe is pretty much standard with all GPUs, basically past, you know, like 2016. But it's still nice to have, and the resolution of these is, you know, pretty damn good. You know, we've got the dimensions. It's a 2-slot PCIe card, so it's not 3-slot like most. So right now, I have a 2060 Super, and I believe, is it 3 slots? I believe mine is. I have the Asus RTX 2060 Super, and you know, this thing, I'm pretty sure it's a 3-slot card. I'm looking at it right now, and my brain can't decide whether it's 2 or 3. I'm gonna say it's 3. It's 3 cards. It's a 3-slot card. So to see it as a 2-slot card, like, that's gonna be quite thin, to be honest with you. And it's running one PCIe like, you know, power connector. Sorry, one 8-pin power connector. Of course, it's running one, but it's an 8-pin connector, which is really nice to see. You're not going to have to go and buy a 12-pin, you know, adapter. Like, obviously, it includes one. Apparently, it says supplementary power connectors are adapter to 1x 12-pin included. We do have 12-pin availability, but the card only requires 8-pin, which is beautiful to see. It's only drawing 200 watts of power, so that's something that's a lot better than the other cards, is the power usage. You know, the other cards kind of want you to have the beefier power supplies, like a 650 watt for the 3070, and the 3080 and 3090 require a minimum of a 750. So I have a 750 now, so knowing that I'm, you know, able to get a 600 watt power supply, and that's sustainable. You know, like, mine will run it completely fine anyway. It would run a 3080 fine, but knowing that, you know, I'm completely safe with a 3060 Ti, that's beautiful. That's great. So, you know, again, that's one of those really nice things to have. Now, on the 3060 Ti part of NVIDIA's website, you can scroll down and find these stats. So basically, this is what we're looking at, a 3060 Ti compared to a 2060 Super. So this is it here, with RTX on as well. So we're looking at about 92, 93 frames per second with a 3060 Ti, and you're looking at about 65, 64 with the 2060 Super, which is what I have now. So that is actually quite a big jump. Now, it does say on NVIDIA's website that the 3060 Ti will be faster than a 2080 Super for $399 USD. So in AUD, I'm pretty sure that's about $700 or close to it. So I was even wrong about that. That's 542 Australian dollars with the current conversion. When you add import tax and that, the Founders Edition will be about $600 to pick up in Australia. But the problem is we don't get any Founders Edition 30 series cards here. I've been looking for Founders Edition 3070s and 3080s, and there's just nothing in Australia. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice knowing that I can afford a 3060 Ti with ease. And it's cheaper than a 2060 Super, which is just what amazes me. The fact that it's cheaper than a 2060 Super, that's not going to be good for us 2060 Super owners, because reselling these cards is going to be harder than ever now. Because we've got something that outperforms it by like 1.5 times, and it's, half the price. Not quite half the price. It's probably about 80% the same price. But again, this is a really successful card by the looks of it. On paper, it looks good. Obviously, the reviews are yet to come out, but when they do, it looks promising, and I'm really excited to see what the 3060 Ti has to offer. But yeah, this video was not very well edited. I've thrown this together in like 30 minutes, from the reveal thing. So hopefully it's watchable. If you did watch to the end, make sure you do subscribe. If you like this content and you want more, like the video, it really shows that you guys are enjoying this. Subscribe to my main channel if you do like my gaming videos or my editing videos. I've just posted a new edit on my main channel, so the link is in the description for that. But yeah, subscribe to Technify, like the video, and I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching.